more yours and they feel more normal. This is as far as they're gonna fall, besides getting droopy breasts as part of nature in general. But this is about where it's gonna end. They're very, very soft. The surgeon was extremely shocked at how soft they were, which is good for me. It's like, great, you did a good job. Any regrets? I don't really think I have any regrets. The only thing that I would have regretted is not choosing the right size, mainly because I was very kind of stuck in going a size smaller. But thankfully I got my husband, he came with me, and that's why I said in one of the previous vlogs about the boob update, make sure you take a friend who actually is your friend, someone that actually cares for you and will not misguide you because of envy or jealousy, or, you know, we all have those friends, so make sure they like you. In my case, my husband, he more than likes me, so he's gonna, you know, always guide me with true good intention. So he helped me choose the right size, and then the surgeon as well, he was, you know, he kind of tells you your limits, you know, what would look good, what, you know, it could become risky if you get too big of a size, which he was actually surprised because the size that I have in, which I'm just gonna say 530cc, he thought would look huge, and he's like, it does not look big on you. You look like a C cup, you don't even look like a D cup. I think that all has to do with my body and build, which going into that, I am 5'9", 143 pounds, and I decided to get my breasts done after I hit my goals. So I said that no, I would bulk, I would gain the weight that I wanted to gain, I would get to my body goal before getting my breasts done. And this makes it easier to choose the right size, because I would have chosen a much smaller size had I gotten them before I reached my goals. So I think that's really important. And something else that we were talking about with the surgeon where girls go wrong when they do get something done is that they don't plan for the future. They think that by getting this procedure done, it's gonna make them happy. And in a lot of cases, this does not happen the way that they want. For instance, a couple things. Liposuction. If you don't change your nutrition, guess what? You paid good money for nothing. You're gonna gain it back, and gain it back really fast. He said that happens like, wah. You just wasted your money. Tummy tucks, a lot of them go wrong, and here's why. A lot of women do these fast fixes I talk about not doing because they don't last, and then you gain all the weight back and end up much worse with a damaged metabolism. They come in, they do this crazy diet, then they say, I want a tummy tuck. They get a tummy tuck, and within no time, their metabolism is no good. They gain all the weight back. They end up gaining extra weight. That money went to waste. He said the amount of times that fails is insane, but there's nothing he can do. He's just a surgeon. He's there to make you happy. He can't really tell you, hey, go fix your nutrition, or, you know, go get a better workout routine or something. Other things like, you know, cellulite removal. If you don't actually build muscle and lower your body fat, that cellulite's just gonna come back. Waste of money. Getting butt implants will not fix cellulite and will not thicken your legs or give you a much more fit appearance. You will have, I guess, a butt, but a lot of times it goes wrong because gravity starts to come and those implants drop and it doesn't look very good. So what I'm trying to say is, you know, I'm not anti surgeries or ways of enhancing yourself. I think in this day and age, it's kind of awesome that if you really hate your nose and it's an insecurity that is going to drive you nuts your entire life, that you go fix it and it makes you happy. I think that's amazing. I think more girls, you know, if it helps you feel confident and just makes you a better person, why not? I'm totally not anti that. The only time I'm against it is when fitness people get some enhancement done and claim that, you know, they did it through fitness by my plan. So when they make money off of their purchased body, shall I say, then I get mad. You know, I'm 100% transparent with you guys, tell you guys, hey, you know, I got my boobs done. This was a huge insecurity. It wasn't something I did overnight. It took me like 10 years to actually do it because of, you know, thinking about it, saving, and honestly, I think I was at a better place getting it when I was older than when I was younger. it's just, it happened the way it happened, which I'm grateful for. But it was not something I decided overnight or just decided, hey, I'm gonna go get it done, and no thought process behind it. There was a lot, and I discussed it with my husband, so that we're both on the same page, and he was always very supportive about it. He's probably what helped me push to do it, because I was very, I don't know, hesitant, because I was like, everyone's gonna judge me, and he's like, who cares? Just make yourself happy. It doesn't matter, you know? So he really helped me, and I'm grateful for that. Something else I want to talk about, when I got my breast implants, I don't think many people talk about this, but it could go really wrong. And by really wrong, I mean, after the surgery, what I could have done for 2 weeks of not working out was not eat. I had no appetite after the surgery. But me, as a fitness girl, I understand that food is extremely important. So I kept up with my diet, even though it was very hard to eat during that time. I even ate at a surplus, because when you eat at a surplus, you recover quicker. If you eat high protein, you recover quicker. So I was eating nothing under 130 grams of protein. I was making sure to hit 130 or over. And I did gain weight. But being a fitness person, I knew that I would jump back as soon as, you know, these 2 weeks were over, and I hit my routines. But if you don't know better and you decide to starve yourself, you hurt yourself because of starving yourself. And then if you do end up eating enough, then you can get discouraged by seeing how big your belly gets, because my belly, whew, it was kind of depressing. It's like, you think you're gonna get a boob job and feel great? Let me tell you, that first month, you do not feel great. You have a big old belly. Medicine, swelling, and your diet. It's gonna make your belly big. You will bounce back. I'll tell you now, if you know what you're doing, you will bounce back. But if you're completely clueless, I've seen people get boob jobs, gain 30 pounds, you know, and that was not the idea. The idea was to help you feel better. So it's super important to know what you're doing so that it doesn't go very wrong for you. And then I get girls who find me from my videos, and they say they want to purchase my plan, but they'll purchase it after they get their boob job. This goes back to what I just said. It's extremely important that you get your body fit first, so that you can make a right choice about sizing. You don't go too small, you don't go too big. That seems to be the biggest mistake girls make, is they either go too big or too small. And that you can fix by getting to your body size that you wish, and reaching those goals. Just an opinion, I guess, you know, like, you don't have to take it, but from what I've heard, because, you know, we're really, every time we go in, my husband and I really talk to that surgeon. He's one of those type of people that you can really talk to about anything, pretty much. So we openly discuss things, and, you know, things like girls making mistakes like this, we discussed it, and I figured it would be really good content for this video, because, you know, when I was looking to get it done, I was searching all over YouTube to find information, and I could not find what I was looking for. So I decided, you know what, when I get mine done, I'm gonna make a couple videos and hopefully help people out, so that, you know, this journey is a bit easier for them. And they could pre-plan the whole thing. This is gonna be the final boobie update. There's really no need to do any other ones. I know you guys have been bugging me for this one for a while, and I haven't done it because, you know, it's really hard to do them. It's hard because they feel like your own now, and you get more embarrassed about it. Even going into the appointments, like in the beginning I didn't care, because like when it was time to show him, it's like, oh, you gave him to me, here, whatever. Like, they didn't feel like yours. But then the last 2 appointments, like, I told my husband, like, I was feeling embarrassed, and I didn't really want to take my top off. So they are kind of difficult. So last one, but I'm hoping that you guys really appreciate me taking the time to do these videos, and you really learn a thing or two, because, like I said, in all my vlogs, whether fitness or boobie update, it's meant to educate you and hopefully help you make a better decision, whatever you decide. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment below. I'm happy to help. I try to comment back as much as I can. Sometimes I can't, and maybe it'll be a couple days later, but I almost always try to comment back to everyone. Subscribe for my daily vlogs if you haven't already. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that bell for notifications. And until tomorrow, bye.